Type it in. Hunting girls rock. I agree. 100%. Hey, we're going live in 4 minutes. 4 minutes. We start the show. St. Patty's Day special. Instagram. It's a little too bright. Give me a hello and tell me what's awesome about today when you hear this. What's going good? What's going good? I'm so thankful for sunshine. So thankful. Yeah, that's awesome. Morning, Talia. Morales. Is that like Miles Morales? Are you Spider-Man in another universe? Hey, thanks for asking, man. I'm good. I'm real good, thanks. How's everybody? Oh, we're getting some action. We got people jumping in. Morning, guys. Morning. I'm doing really well. Oh, konnichiwa. Yeah, we're going all over the globe now, aren't we? Hola, konnichiwa. You guys are so funny. I'm surprised you actually did pretty good spelling that, too. Mrs. Morgan, welcome. I'm going to make you a moderator. We got 40 seconds, y'all. Okay, yep, we got French now. Bonjour. Countdown is on. 20 seconds. Here we go, Instagram. I missed my 10-second mark. Oh no, what are we gonna do? Ooh, here we go. Good morning. How's everybody this morning? I am really thankful to be with you guys this morning. I understand that we got our SF on the stream today. Am I right? Richard Fowler, if you guys are here, tell me what class you guys are and how you doing. Instagram, cheers. Here's to you. You can follow along on Instagram at Creedcast. But just so you know, the real experience is going to be over on YouTube. You can follow along there. Just go creedcast.com/live, and then you're going to see all the graphics. You're going to hear the sound effects. Here, you're on Instagram. You're sort of like Creedcast light. You know what I'm saying? But on YouTube, you guys, you get the full meal deal. That's right. We good? How's everybody? We're good. 8-3. All right, 8-3. You guys are my favorite. You're my favorite. Don't tell everybody though. Don't let them know. When's my merch dropping? Ooh, good question. What should I get? I got some merch. Actually, good question. You know what? I got some merch. How about this? Oh, this for merch. I got decals. Huh? How about that? Get up. Dream. Take a risk. Change the world. You guys want some decals? I'll get you decals. I'll get you decals. I don't know if I have enough for the whole class, but I'll let Mrs. Morgan figure that out. Okay, hang on one sec. Just gotta make sure I got the technical detail taken care of here. All right, awesome. We're here. It's on. It's on like Donkey Kong. Cop the merch. You're so funny. Hey guys, good to be with you. I'm really grateful for that. That's fantastic. Thank you to Mrs. Morgan for setting it up. And we're going to have some fun today. We got about 20 minutes together. And I'm grateful you guys popped on. I've been doing this every week for several weeks. And I'm always excited when I get to see some new friends on. Like I said, you can always follow me at Creedcast on Instagram, TikTok, and even, yes, Facebook. I know that's where all the old people hang out. But I got it there too. You can go to TikTok and follow. That'd be fantastic. But I don't have anything there yet because I don't know, like, what should I put on TikTok? It has to be a maximum of 30 seconds. What do I say in 30 seconds? What do I do in 30 seconds? Give me some ideas in the chat. What should I do? In 30 seconds, what do I do on TikTok? Follow me in all those places. Here is something you guys can help me out with. So you guys have, I think, as a school, you guys have been doing some fundraising for our New Beginnings baskets for at-risk youth that are being served by Catholic Social Services, right? We're trying to put together like $15,000 during Lent this year. What that we'll buy are these transition baskets for kids under the age of 18 who have been in abusive situations. They may be in prostitution. They may be addicted, substance abuse and addiction issues, and they have no place to go. So Catholic Social Services provides them with emergency housing, transition housing, and helps them try and get back on their feet, get their life back on track. And these baskets are going to contain items that are going to help them do that. So these baskets might have things in them like bed sheets, pillowcases, toiletries, maybe small appliances for their kitchen like toaster, phone chargers, gift cards for groceries, things like that would be helpful to help them get out of the situation they're in and into something more stable. So here's the Doug Dime challenge. This is super easy. You guys are never going to raise easier money in your life than this. All you need to do is, I think it's right over here, hit the subscribe button to my Creedcast channel. And when you do that, I'm going to give a dime for every new subscriber that I've got since the start of Lent. I might even go since the new year, because we kind of got a lot of good new subs right in January. So we'll see. But a dime for every new subscriber. So you can right now, right here, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell as well so you get notifications when I go live. And for every subscriber, I'm going to give a dime. It's not going to add up to much. Seriously, I've bought coffees that are worth more than what this might add up to, but I think we're up to a few bucks at this point. And every little bit helps, as you know. So it's the easiest way you're ever going to help out somebody with a little bit of cash. So if you can do that, that'd be great. Instagram, head over to creedcast.com/live, subscribe there, and I will get a dime to everybody who's raising money. Happy birthdays to some of you all. How you guys doing? What are we saying in the chat? Ooh, what type? Thanks, Avery, for subscribing. Thanks for subbing up, you guys. That's great. What type of coffee? I got a blonde roast with 1 cream, 1 sugar in there today. Yep. It is a great day, and maybe it's your birthday. I believe we have some birthdays over in grade 8 at Richard S. Fowler. We got this week, actually in March, it sounds like, Josh, Amal, and Sydney. When are your birthdays, you guys? I got that you're in March sometime, so I'm giving you a birthday shout out today. And because you are on the stream for the first time, all of my Richard Fowler birthdays, this birthday rap is for you.
It's birthday time. It's such a thrill.
Yes.
Don't be sad you're over the hill. You've got many more years to come. We love you. You're number one.
We got many more years to come. We've also got birthdays at St. Albert High. We've got Anthony, Evan, Alexander, Ryan, Kara, Lucas, Amy, Layla, Lawrence. That's all just this week at Satch's, so it's like the Satch's birthday takeover. Over here at Esme, that's where my studio is. If you guys didn't know, I'm in the stage, the drama room at Esme. We got Kayla. Today, Kayla, happy birthday, St. Patty's Day. And this is the St. Patty's Day special. I should have like a Irish cream in the drink. It's just a regular coffee, 1 cream, 1 sugar. Kayla, March 17th. Mila, March 21st. That's Sunday. Happy birthday, Mila. Over at Primo Grace today too, March 17th. And VJM, we got Brenna, March 21st. So happy birthday to all y'all. Some celebrity birthdays today too. Your friend of mine, John Boyega, aka Finn in the Star Wars extensions. And he turns, I don't know what he turns, but it's his birthday today. He's a St. Patty's Day baby as well. And then, yeah, one of my favorites, the man, Bruce Willis, the Doug lookalike. I gave Bruce all the style tips that he knows. Bruce was born on March 21st as well as a bunch of you guys. And it's a funny story because I'm a big Bruce Willis fan. And it's not the hairstyle, right? I just love the action movies. But yeah, you like my hair. Thanks very much. What, my beard? That's where my hair all went. It was just migrated down to my chin. You see what I'm saying? My little girl, when she was about 4 years old, she comes over to my computer. I'm sitting at my desk, and I've got the latest Die Hard 4 movie poster as a desktop background. And she's like, Bruce Willis, he's laying on the ground, and he's like, got the guns blazing like this. And she's like, Daddy, is that you? And I'm like, yes, honey. Yes, it is. Yes. Just because he's bald doesn't make us a look-alike, but it's close, man. I don't know. I'd have to lose the beard. I don't know if I've ever seen Bruce with a beard. Oh.
Daily inspiration for your everyday.
Daily inspiration for your everyday. Even though I only do this once a week, this is your daily inspiration for today. And actually, it is for St. Patty's Day, March 17th. And this quote, this little piece of inspiration comes from St. Patrick's breastplate prayer. I'm going to talk a little bit more about St. Patrick at the end. I'm gonna blow the lid off of the legend of St. Patrick. You guys are going to be like, you're not going to believe it. But St. Patrick said this in his breastplate prayer. Now you got to imagine this, like, anybody anime fans? Any anime fans out there? This would be like, morning. That's okay. I'll get in a minute. Any anime fans out there? Tell me which anime you like, which series or whatever. But you got to imagine this, like two anime rivals, like clashing, and the one guy is just like, yo, okay. Here we go. I arise today through the strength of heaven, light of sun, brilliance of moon, splendor of fire, speed of lightning, swiftness of wind, depth of sea, stability of earth, firmness of rock. That's St. Patrick, y'all. That is one of our saints. Dropping this. Isn't that good? That's like courage for the day. You know what I'm saying? If you were like, God, today, give me the light of sun, the brilliance of moon, splendor of fire, and you just went through it in the morning. Man, by the time you got done, if you just like, you'd be like, whoo, you'd be unstoppable. Am I right? How are we doing in the chat? What do we got going on? Oh, thank you very much. Excellent stream so far. You guys are awesome. Thank you very much. Demon Slayer, is that an anime? I think it is, eh? Soul Eater, Tokyo Ghoul, One Punch Man. My Hero Academia is the one that I watched just a little bit with my son. I haven't really got too far into it, but it was kind of cool. It was kind of cool. I could see how it would be all right. Trending Tuesdays, even though it's a Wednesday, you see, Trending Tuesdays is like Taco Tuesday. It doesn't matter what day you're eating tacos. If you're eating tacos, it's Taco Tuesday. So if we're talking trends, it doesn't matter what day it is, it's Trending Tuesday. So these are just a few things that were happening on the web in the last week or so. And let's see, not surprising, the time change. Did anybody feel this, like, at the level of your soul on Monday morning? That was rough. Seriously. See, the time change in the spring is like, it's jet lag. It's 1 hour jet lag. Okay, when you fly from west to east, you lose time. And it's harder to get up, for example, because you have to get up earlier than your body is used to, which is exactly what happens to us every spring. Time change came in way back during the war, and it was meant to like save energy, and it turns out it doesn't do that. Because especially with us, like up in the northern climates where we would get up that hour earlier, it's still dark. So we got to turn our lights on, that where we might have saved some energy in the evening because it was still lighter. But in the morning, we got to turn it back on again because it's still dark when we get up an hour earlier, right? It also causes depression. It also drops productivity at work, probably at school. Like if I was guessing on Monday morning, everybody was like zombified. Okay? And it's the one thing I think, and Mrs. Morgan, I think this is the one thing that Saskatchewan actually got right. Saskatchewan doesn't change time any time of the year. They stay the same time all year, which I think is like smart. Props to them. In the great city of Chicago, every year they dye their river, the Chicago River. It runs through the center of the city. It'd be like the North Saskatchewan River in Edmonton, or the Sturgeon River in St. Albert. It turns green. Sturgeon River is green all year round. They turn the river green in Chicago, and it's a little celebration of St. Paddy's Day. But last year, with the pandemic, it's like comes with a whole parade and festival, the whole 9 yards. They couldn't do it, obviously, because of the crowds, and so they canceled it. They didn't turn the river green for the first time in years, and they were gonna cancel it again this year. Okay, they still didn't feel safe getting the crowds together, so the parade's canceled. Everything else, they said we're not gonna do the river, but the city woke up on Saturday morning, and the mayor tweeted out, hey, although we weren't able to gather, we're going to honor the long-standing tradition, and we're going to dye the river green. Have a look. Please be safe. But they did it by surprise, so there was no time for people to organize and get down as a crowd and that kind of thing. But they still got their river dyed. I was like, hey, how do they do this? Why did it start? I had to do a little bit of research. Way back in the 60s, like even before the 60s, the plumbers of the city would actually put green dye into the sewer systems, and they would find out where the sewer was leaking into the river, because this green dye would leak out with it. And so then they could go in and make the repairs. And so this one guy who was like working with the green dye all day, end of the day he was like totally green, and his boss was like, hey, this is hysterical, we should turn the river green for St. Paddy's Day. And the tradition was born. I thought that was kind of sweet. Oh, we're slamming Calgary. Is that where we're going with this now? Calgary's got a beautiful river that I wouldn't dye green. It's the Bow River runs through the middle of that. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. Yeah, Monday morning, Parker says, I felt dead inside. I understand. I understand, man. And families, like moms with the little kids, like it throws their sleep schedule off and stuff. Man, I'm telling you. And then every year it's like, we got to stop this. We got to stop this. And then time changes over, and then it dies down, and nobody does anything about it. So you guys are going to grow up to go into positions of power, and I need you to do something about this. I need you to make a real change in this world. Start a GoFundMe to stop the time change or something. Every week I take over Jimmy Fallon's hashtags, and he does a hashtag where he asks people to like submit their funny stories relating to that hashtag, and then he features his favorite ones on the show. I thought it'd be fun to go through the hashtags, pick some of my favorites that didn't make it onto the show, and then add one of my own. And so this week's hashtag is hashtag dad quotes. You guys your dad probably says some crazy stuff. He probably says some funny stuff, probably says some stuff that doesn't make any sense. And you just kind of roll your eyes. Okay, Dad, whatever. I know I do, all right? I'm a dad, and I got dad quotes. And my dad had dad quotes. I'm going to share one of them with you. So dad quotes this week. At Carrie_Joe, she says, my dad looked in the mirror, turned to me, and casually said, it's hard to improve on perfection. Well played, Dad. Well played. That's a good one. At Marcos Amparo 3, once my dad went to the grocery store and the cashier asked if he wanted the milk in a bag, and Dad said, no, just leave it in the carton. Oh, that's one of those, right? You're just like, Dad, seriously. At Heather Rue says, when my dad first got his smartphone, he asked, hey, Heather, when does the App Store open? Wah, wah, wah. At 88SHR, Susan says, wet birds fly upside down at night. To this day, I have no idea. Susan, neither do I. No idea. You're going to have to ask him. I don't know what that means. And from your very own, the Doug, my dad says, when we were growing up, whenever we asked Mom what's for dinner, Dad would pipe up, poop from Skip. Skippy was our first family dog. I still don't quite get it. I don't know why or where that came from, but I still do it as a dad myself. Kids come in, Mom, what's for supper? I'm like, poop from Skip. And they're like, what? And then I gotta go through and explain it all. Skippy was dead like years when I first remembered Dad saying these things. I'm like, I don't understand. Dad, why did that stick around? How did that hang on? Oh man, that's funny. Did your dad have any dad quotes? Did your dad say anything funny? Make you roll your eyes? Awesome. All right. Hey, let me blow your mind.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your chaplain speaking.
This is your chaplain speaking. So every week I like to just take the last part of the stream and share with you guys some inspiration about our faith and life, share with you some reflections, or just some fun stuff. And today falls into the fun stuff category because it is St. Paddy's Day. And so I want to blow your mind with some St. Paddy's Day little known facts and just the story of St. Patrick. Did you know, first of all, let's start here. Did you know two things? Number one, St. Patrick wasn't Irish. And number two, his name wasn't Patrick.
You've got to be kidding me.
Nope, not even joking. Here's the story of St. Patrick. St. Patrick was born in Britain, and his name was kind of old English name, Maewyn Succat. Okay, his name was Maewyn Succat, born in Britain, and at age 16, he was actually captured by Irish pirates. Try and say that really fast, 10 times. Irish pirates. Pirate Irish. He was captured by Irish pirates who would raid up and down the coast of Britain. They would kidnap wives, women, and children, kill the men, and take them back over to Ireland and either sell them as slaves or use them as slaves themselves. So Patrick was Maewyn. He was taken over to Ireland and made a slave, mostly in the fields, tending to livestock, sheep, that kind of thing. He had a lot of time to spend alone while he tended these animals, and he had a strong faith, and he began to get visions from God for what God wanted him to do with his life, and he began to hear God's voice. Now, after about 6 years, he felt like one day he was in the field and he heard God say, "Your ship is waiting." And St. Patrick he escaped, headed down to the coast and found a British ship that was actually heading back over to Britain, and he was able to negotiate passage back over to his homeland, and he was reunited with his family. He dedicated his life to God after that, and he became a priest. And it was at that point when he changed his name from Maewyn to Patrick, which means like nobleman, or patri, like father, which would be like Father Maewyn, Father Patrick. And he eventually also became a bishop. Now, he really believed that God called him back over to Ireland, so he sailed back across the Irish Sea, loaded up a boat full of monks, and the intention was to go over to Ireland, set up monasteries and churches, and to convert all of the pagan tribes of Ireland. And so he began making relationships with these tribes, but they didn't take very kindly to it. In fact, a lot of the monks were killed. Patrick was taken prisoner. He was put up in chains, tortured, and eventually he won over the tribes of Ireland, and he converted the entire country of Ireland to Christianity. By the 7th century, so kind of 650 AD, Patrick was revered as the patron saint of Ireland. Okay, here's another little known fact. St. Patrick was never officially named a saint by the church. So the tradition of the Catholic Church or canonizing people as saints didn't actually start till like the 12th century, like in the 1100s, right? And they never formally went through the process of canonizing St. Patrick, but Ireland sort of informally canonized him, and he has been St. Patrick ever since. There's a couple of legends around St. Patrick that may or may not be true. One of them was that St. Patrick went up onto a hill or a mountain looking out over Ireland, and he said a prayer, and he chased all the snakes into the sea and freed the Irish people of snakes. But likely there's never been snakes in Ireland in the first place. It's kind of like up here. Snakes are super rare, and as you go further north they're even more rare, but the climate is cold and wet, and generally snakes wouldn't have lived in Ireland anyway. So that one is probably like busted. The other one that exists as a legend but is not necessarily unprovable or didn't happen, but St. Patrick is said to have taught the doctrine of the Trinity, Father, Son, and Holy Spirit, using the clover, the shamrock. 3 leaves, Father, Son, Holy Spirit, 1 plant. And that was a symbol of the pagan tribes, and they were taught the Trinity through the clover. The color green actually didn't come into play until much, much later. In fact, Patrick probably wore more blue, which was a symbol or a color of the British Empire. And the color green is actually a symbol of rebellion to the Irish people. And so as they were being taken over by the British Empire, they went with green as a symbol of rebellion, which became Patrick's symbol. And the Irish took their fierce pride in their color, shows up in their flag as a green stripe. And of course now all of St. Paddy's Day is green, including the milkshakes and the pancakes. So, and the beer, if you are of age. So there you go. Blow your mind with some St. Paddy's Day trivia.
This is your chaplain speaking.
And guys, that is just about it. And I see y'all have been chatting. And okay, let's see what we got. What we got? Don't end the stream. I have to. I actually have to go. I've got another stream right away. I have to go. You have a snake in the classroom? St. Patrick would take care of that for you. Unless it's in a cage and it's a pet. But if you just like slither around on the floor, St. Paddy's Day would maybe do it. Hashtag don't end the stream. Oh, you guys are funny. Right on, guys. Hey, thanks so much. You guys are awesome. Thanks for being here, and I look forward to being with you guys in person very, very soon. And until then, have yourself a shamrock shake today in celebration of St. Patrick. You know what I love about St. Patrick is that he believed that the Irish people were loved by God, that they should know how much Jesus loves them. And he risked his life to do that, and is, in fact, maybe one of the most important saints in the conversion of all of Europe. And so he really laid it on the line because he believed that God loved those people and they should know about Jesus too. And so God loves you guys as well, and so do I. And I'm looking forward to see you guys in person sometime soon. Until then, we'll see you guys around. Happy St. Paddy's Day. Thanks for the stream. Talk to you guys soon.